then you have that's when you have your plans. Like if there's certain things you want to happen. You
so you have somebody come out. Oh, so I need my family out in the audience.
You need somebody. You just need somebody because somebody's gonna yell, "What kind of carpet?" You know, and nobody knows that. You know, that's just
basically that's what a heckler would do. And that's what a heckler would do. And then you said, then somebody was. What should I say? You know what they're saying to yourself, but you already got your hecklers planted.
Okay. So we can feed you. That way, that story.
What kind of grocery bag? Kroger.
Because everybody's not gonna know what a Kroger sack is.
Well, I didn't say Kroger. Well, I said
Ralph's.
You said Ralph's.
I said a shopping bag. When somebody said B-A-G. Gosh, I remember like that was yesterday.
I remember when she called me, I was like, what? I told her she was crazy because I would have just been all up in the bathroom with him. I was like, excuse me. I wouldn't have been trying to figure out no bag or nothing. But that's just me. I would
have said, excuse me, I'm sorry. You know, but
here's the thing.
No, see, I'm not that kind of chick. I don't want him to know none of my little bodily shit when I first meet him.
That's all right.
He doesn't need to know I boo-boo.
The first time you told it, you said, as a lady, you don't want, people to know that you even do that.
Right, exactly.
I don't want you to think about me doing that.
And when
that's what you said the first time.
And when I went,
the guy's not so bright,
and he wasn't bright, because he's like, exactly. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I first got down, south, this is another little story. I'm segueing into it. Marlene said, you can't come down here acting like you act in LA. You have to be like Southern, act like a lady. And because I was throwing fingers at people when they would do stuff, and she said, you can't do that in Georgia. You have to be a lady. And so I was, I was like, okay, I'll try something different. And so we went to Target. As we did every Tuesday, because she knows when to go when they drop off the good stuff and when the stuff goes on sale. So we went into Target, and she had to return something. And I'm talking about 8 o'clock in the morning. These women in the South, they must all have horrible nights, because when they wake up in the morning, they have horrible attitudes, just horrible. So this chick, they're young, 17, 18, however old you get to be when you can first start getting a job. And we went into Target and we went to return this stuff, and it was just an easy transaction. She had a receipt, and the girl was just like, what's wrong with it? See, I have problems with the customer service like that. First of all, you signed up for this job. Target didn't solicit you. You came down here and asked to work here, so it seems like you would just want to be just a little bit more courteous. So I'm just like looking at her like, and I'm like, Marlene, she just threw this stuff back at you. Val, we in the South now, we have to just ignore that. Just ignore it, I'm cool. So we're leaving. So I'm looking back, because it's two of them back there, and I remember how I was when I worked behind the counter. If somebody came and gave me grief, I'd be talking to my coworker about her. That little nasty ass cut. You know how you do. So I looked back to see if they were talking about me and Marlene, and they were. So we get halfway to the door. Marlene said, "Don't do it, Val, don't do it." I was going to throw the finger at her, but I didn't. Instead, when I got right to the door, they were both looking at, like, standing there doing like this, and I went, Marlene said, I don't know which one would have been worse. I said, but for real, since there was nobody in the store, I was going to moon her, but I didn't think you would really appreciate that. So, yeah, you have to be a little.
You would have been on YouTube. Shoot.
You got to be a little nice. You got to be, show a little Southern comfort there, because Marlene said, you have to act like a lady, and so I was trying to act like a lady. That was the only ladylike thing I could think of, was just to stick my tongue out at these two little hussies.
So what part of Georgia is that?
Georgia, Atlanta.
Oh, gosh, that's us laughing and stuff.
Atlanta, Georgia.